contemplative. I don't know. Good morning. I got it way too hot. Good morning. I got it way too hot. So I woke up this morning and I am feeling contemplative. I don't know. Today I'm very much in a headspace where it's all about thinking, obviously thinking internally. Get some sleep, petite. But I'm thinking. So obviously, as a person who's gay, who's out, and yeah, it's just a fact of who I am. I am a part of the LGBTQ community. I know what it's like to feel as if you have to keep that aspect of your life a secret. I know what it's like to be so scared that it's going to be discovered and to find ways of validating your sexual orientation furtively so as not to have the general public know who and what you are, right? So I know the anxiety and the turmoil and just the fear that goes into secretly being the way that society says that you shouldn't be, right? Like I've been there and I understand that. So if you know something about someone and you happen to know that the person is an LGBT person and you have enough respect for yourself as a human being not to out the person, and you have this piece of information that would absolutely crush an individual, and for no reason they are persistently and consistently and constantly involving themselves in different ways to have an impact on you, a very negative impact on you, would you not then leap to the conclusion that you should then make use of the information that you have? Because if you can hurt them, and you can hurt them in a way that's similar in the way they're trying to hurt you, why not? After all, one of the tenets of Satanism is if someone trespasses against you, destroy them. And I can destroy this person. And you know, I try to be a good person. I try to operate through the world as a good individual. You know what I mean? I try my damnedest to be as good as I can be, but we all make mistakes. But then I have to take pause and I have to ask, why is it? Why? Like, why do I feel this insane notion to give people respect and to give people the kindness that they don't extend to me? And then that leads me to the thought that I'm doing it because of who I inherently am. But is that the truth? Is that who I am? No, I'm not talking about the Jeffree Star drama. I'm just talking about something that's going to be vague and that I won't release details on just yet for the purposes of getting the thoughts out and trying to come to a conclusion. And see, I saw someone in the chat just now say, but you can be the better person too. And then that's what I'm wondering. What do you get out of being the better person and not using what you have against the person who is constantly bothering you, trespassing against you, when you can destroy the individual and have them gone? But that brings me back to the conversation we had yesterday about stooping to their level to combat the bad that they're doing. You're still stooping down morally and doing the bad that they are doing as well. I don't know. I don't know. Right, and I know that you're offered the solace or the comfort of knowing that you haven't stooped to their level. And I know that you have pride in having taken the high road. But why? Why is that important? Why does that matter? If we live in a world in which people are hell-bent on pestering, bothering, even harassing to a degree each other, and someone is doing that incessantly to you for the sake of getting a little bit of attention, why not end the life that they've built for themselves here? Especially when you can do that. So I'm thinking, and I guess really the only question is, do I want to be what they are? And I guess another question is there really a distinction between who and what I am and what they are? No, it's cool, Oliver. Like I said, I'm just talking about thoughts. So someone said, you can't be the doormat for other people. And then Cindy Sue asked, would you be okay with yourself if you did? Honestly, momentarily. I will have gotten the vengeance that I feel that I deserve, and I would have wounded someone and the character that they are attempting to portray. You know what I mean? I would have successfully probably dismantled relationships and caused a lot of misery, just as this person has caused me. And I would feel momentary gratification in having done that. But then immediately after, I would feel bad. And I think that is what separates me from someone as low as this individual. And to think that the only thing that stopped you from using me as a tool to gratify these desires that you have, that you don't want anyone to know that you have, was your lack of transportation. So I don't know if that's what you're holding against me. The fact that it never came to fruition and you never got to experience something that has been a secret of yours for so long. And maybe that's why you're antagonizing me in the way that you are. Or maybe it's that in some twisted, sick way, you are attempting to see how far an individual can be pushed before they stoop to the level that you operate at. And that's the thing, as an LGBT person, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. It just makes no sense to me what this person is currently doing. How could you needlessly and endlessly infiltrate this person's life, my life, make yourself a constant nuisance, a constant fucking problem, and expect me not to push the big fucking red button that you gave me. I suppose what I'm supposed to do is to be the better person and to acknowledge the lies that are being told, to acknowledge them as lies and put up with it and not use what I have. But why is that expected of me? So I don't understand. I don't understand. It's almost in my mind the same thought as swatting a fly. Someone has made themselves a fly in the shit that is my life. And if they've willingly handed me the fly swatter, why not swat them? If I had anything in my life that I was keeping secret, if I had anything that I had done that was malicious or nefarious, and they were aware of it, they would be using it. So what stops me from using what they've given me? Do you ever just wake up and just feel like burning everything down? Blue Days said, if by not acting, will they continue or even escalate their efforts to hurt you? Of course. But the thing of it is what they're doing is so foolish. It's so ridiculous. And it's pointless. And it's like, why would you involve yourself in something that's pointless? Make up shit to harm someone who knows the truth about you and your existence. So, tenet 1 of Satanism. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. So at what point do I lose reason to have empathy or compassion for you and your existence? And then tenet 2, the struggle for justice is an ongoing and necessary pursuit that should prevail over laws and institutions.